Welcome back, my duelist friends. Casual Duelist here. It's finally Friday. Friday means we got another cool deck for you. It also means we're really close to being at the weekend and having a lot of fun, which means I get to play test and get a lot more deck profiles built for you guys. So, what do we got today? We've got a Plasma deck. We've got Destiny Hero Plasma, this boy right here. And we're going to try to turbo him out in a fun format build. So let's try this. First thing, skill card. We're going to be using Switcheroo again. We used this, was this like a day or three ago, something like that. Again, twice per duel. You can activate this during the main phase. Once per turn, you can shuffle one card from hand back to deck to draw one. And again, we're just using it to kind of auto-correct with the Magical Mallet effect. And that's really all we're doing. So that's it for the skill. If you guys feel like you guys want to use Digging for Gold, you guys could totally do that. It's not going to affect this deck too much. This deck is going to run 21 in the main, and it's going to be pretty goofy. So I really want to talk about Plasma and why you need to be running him at 3. Okay. First, we've got some stuff to help mitigate the fact that there's 3 of them. We need to know he's an 8-star, he's dark, he's warrior, he's 1900, cannot be normal summoned or set, must be special summoned from the hand, and you do that by attributing 3 monster cards. So, much like the Sacred Beast cards of the GX era, this guy is going to be a triple tribute special summon, which is good. It means we can sort of extend into him after we use other cards to get onto the field. The static effect this guy contains is negate the effects of all face-up monsters while your opponent controls them. So it's only your opponent's monsters that get negated. And then once per turn, you could target a monster your opponent controls and equip that to this card. You can only equip one card to him. Gains attack equal to half the original attack of the monster equipped to it by this effect. So this is the one time a targeting effect can actually target Obelisk the Tormentor, because you are negating the effect as a blanket effect first that says he can't be targeted. However, it's also funny because if he does absorb Obelisk, Obelisk is only at 4K. He's only going to get to 39K, or sorry, 3900. 39K would be crazy. You'll only get to 3,900. So if your opponent has a double Obelisk stack, obviously that's going to win. But it is just kind of funny. There's a ton of things you guys could do with this because of that effect, and you'll see part of that in my side today. But the deck is built mostly around getting this gentleman to the field so that we can go ahead and just basically shut off the opponent's cards in a way that's funny. So to do that, we need to be able to get 3 monsters. So we're going to use 2 copies, Evil Hero, Infernal Prodigy. I need to slow down a little bit. So the way this guy works is if we control no monsters, we can special summon it. So it's just an immediate one to the field. Once per turn during the end phase, if it was tributed this turn to tribute summon a hero monster, we get to draw a card. Again, this will be a tribute for the special summon of Destiny Hero. However, because it's a tribute for a special summon, I don't think we actually get to resolve that effect. I do think it has to be like a regular normal summon tribute summon. So if there's somebody out there who can rules lawyer that for us, that'd be amazing. The comment section is where to place it. If you do place it in there, I will pin it as the top comment for all the other inquiring minds. So please and thank you for your time right now. Next card. We're going to use 2 copies Marauding Captain. Again, what I just said was Plasma is a special summon, so we can do our normal summon first. So we got a quick special that starts the chain. We got another normal summon that can help do a 1-2 summoning. And we do have Switcheroo, which, again, if we ended up with 2 Plasmas in the hand, we can go ahead and send one of them back into the deck and try to draw into another monster that's playable. This would allow us to get all of our 3 tributes to the field, because Captain's effect on normal to special summon another 4 or lower. So very good stuff there. Then we are going to play 3 copies of both Hunter Dragon and Sonic Duck. Part of it's because of their power. A part of it is just because they are 3-star normal. This is going to make sense at the end of the spells, but most of you already figured it out. Going into the spells, we are going to run 2 copies of Lure of Darkness. Now, just to do the economy for you real quick, if it's a 21 card deck, which it is, you have 3 Destiny Heroes, 2 Evil Heroes, and 3 Hunter Dragons for 8 targets to banish with the Allure. And this does help us deal with additional copies of Plasma while rectifying the hand for the combo. So again, it's not bad. It is our 2 ofs. We're going to burn our 3 ofs real quick too. We're going to play 3 Cosmic Cyclones. I know. Why am I playing it when it's 1,000 point pay? I'm paying it because I need to make sure those cards are off the field before I do what I need to do with Plasma. And again, if I play Plasma and I end up having to have an extra turn, I pass to the opponent, I would love to have one of these face down. So if they do set something up for me, we can go ahead, we can Cosmic Cyclone that off the board pretty quickly. And then the last card we're going to run in the main is we're going to run 3 copies this time of the Enchanted Fitting Room. Now again, you do have to pay 800 to excavate your top 4, and we can special summon up to whatever we can fit on the field. And the remainder of the cards do get shuffled back into the deck. This is another reason why we are not using the skill Digging for Gold. We can't guarantee that we're always going to have 3 cards in a discard pile real quick, but we can guarantee that we're going to have cards in the hand for switcheroo. Again, this is basically built like a glass cannon. It's built for fun. This is built for like a weekend with your friends, goofing off. You might take it to a locals. It's probably not going to do super well there. But it is a fun deck. And again, this is the casual duelist. This isn't the competitive duelist or anything like that. So this is the main. We do have some side deck and extra deck options. You guys already know what the extra deck is. So give me a second. I'm going to clean up the field. And I'll be right back with the rest of the deck in just a moment. All right, welcome back. Side deck. Let's go side deck, right? So first things first. You're playing Plasma. What else do you need? You need a good target. A good target that can help us off-board things that the opponent has. Dahlgren. Simply just kaiju the monster off the field. Go ahead with Plasma. Absorb it. Add the 15. Go up to 3,400. You're able to beat over most of the boss monsters in the game. Again, Plasma can absorb anybody because Plasma shuts off our opponent's monster effects. This is just simple. And again, it does have to be a face-up monster that gets absorbed. So again, if they have a defense, you can flip it into the Kaiju real quick and then go ahead and absorb that. So again, not a bad play. And most of a game-winning turn on its own doing that. If you get the direct attack, 34 out of 4,000, that's pretty big. We do want to use 2 copies of Lost Wind. Once we have Plasma and once our opponent is being more contentious, we want to make sure that they do not play something that quickly overpowers him, even if they are special summoning it. This is going to let us have that monster, and we're going to get to reuse these. And again, if they did have an effect, you can shut the effect off too. So it's an all-around good card. And then, of course, the 2 Waking the Dragons that are going to let us use our side deck, our extra deck. And again, once they start going after your back row, and again, once you start setting Cosmic Cyclones, once you start activating, Lost Winds, Waking the Dragon is simple. They're going to just play into it. You're going to go ahead and play some pretty big monsters. And again, these are all great things to talk about because Plasma shuts off a lot of these as well. Again, you absorb the Blue Eyes Ultimate, you get 2,250 out of it. 2,250, you end up just over 4,100 or something. 4,150 maybe for the Plasma if you were to absorb one of those from your opponent. Cyberblader, again, 21. Not a huge gain for him, but still puts him right around the 3K mark. Same thing with Cyber End, that bring him up to 39. Destiny and Dragoon just kind of helps with the theming of the deck. You got a couple Destiny cards. You got one that can just go ahead, pop Destroy, and then you can go ahead and play it into the Plasma and absorb something else. You can get a nice double play off of it if you like. Again, you could juggle the Dragoon effect with the Dahlgren and go ahead and guarantee the 3K pop. And then, and if you got 2 Dahlgrens, you can just keep playing Dahlgren to the opponent's side of the field every turn and win in 2 turns. Be perfect. Oja King, because again, it's very hard for the opponent to play Yu-Gi-Oh! If they don't have monster zones. And Thousand Eyes Restrict. Sort of like Plasma, but better in a way. This is the deck. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Go ahead, play it around, have it for some fun. Support the channel, choose not to support the channel. It's up to you guys. Maybe I earned it, maybe I didn't today. Maybe today was just a fun deck. You guys have a wonderful day, and I hope that you guys all have a great weekend. And I know I said a funny thing in the last video, and I didn't want to mention it too much. Hopefully, you guys got a little chuckle and nobody went too goofy on it. And you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks for stopping by. It means everything. I love the fact that you guys keep watching this, keep supporting the channel. Anything that you guys want to see, let me know down in the comments. I know we're pretty close to a new structure deck. I pre-taped this. Maybe I have that starter deck. Maybe I don't have that starter deck. I'd like to cover that when it comes out. And I do have a Speed Duel spotlight for you guys this Sunday. So again, some fun stuff to look forward to. I think I might start building a couple what if decks based on, what if this card was in Speed Duel, using the ones that have already been announced out of the midterm destruction. If you guys think that's a good idea, that's probably going to be great. That's probably what we're going to get on Monday. You guys have an excellent day, okay? See you later.